Charted rhyme, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, take the bad hits, take the bad shits, start a mix, subscribe for more things.
Oh, that is an intense facial expression. Woman. Hey, what's up, you guys? Sean Prime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on not a Marvel Legend, but the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch R2D2. Man, I love this wave. Just too awesome. If you're having a hard time finding this wave at retail, it's just hit retail now. But if you can't find them, suggest go to Big Bad Toy Store.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's R2D2 in his packaging. Totally unopened. Embossed Star Wars logo, Black Series right there. Very cool stuff. The orange lines and dots. He's number 4. Rights information at the bottom over there. The orange dots and lines. There's R2 and Princess Leia. And it says right here, R2D2 is a plucky and loyal astromech droid that takes part in many of the momentous events in the galaxy. Beep beep, wait. Beep 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 boop. So the figures run $20 a piece. R2D2 being a smaller character, I think he's the least desired of the wave. I feel like people may not feel like they're getting their money's worth, but he does come with a bunch of accessories, which is very cool. Not a bad looking R2 figure. I really like the silver paint. Looks pretty damn sick. They got the red dot over there. This eye right here looks like it's supposed to be transparent. They even sculpted where the floppy disk goes in, where Leia leaves her message for Obi-Wan. Very nice. Very cool. You even got these little lines in here on the screen dot. And here's the top of his head right over here where you put all his accessories in. Okay, which I will show later. Nothing too crazy over here. Paint applications are very clean. Everything came out looking pretty good. I like that these are made out of like a flexible material over here, so these are pretty nice. I like that. Got some grime at the bottom of his R2 feet. That looks very dope. More silver paint applications. The blue actually seems to have like a kind of a glossy look to it. And when you open the figure up, these two pieces right here that are attached to his sides, these are counted as accessories, which is kind of a bummer because it's just part of his regular leg, really. And the back of R2's feet, and there's R2's butthole, and then some more silver paint applications. A lot of nothing right there, and yeah. As expected, R2's articulation is pretty damn limited. His head rotates to the right, towards his right, so I'm going to call that clockwise. And you could also move it counterclockwise, but if you keep rotating it counterclockwise, what it does is it releases his foot, which is pretty cool. So I like that we have that function right there. If you want to leave it up a little bit more, you can do that. We rotate it all the way to the left, and there you go. He has really nice wheels underneath here. Of course, these legs right here can move forward, back, actually 360 over here, and then the feet move down and up that much. Jazz hands R2D2. R2 rolls quite nicely, so that's kind of fun. That's kind of neat. The foot right here is articulated, so you can move it forwards and backwards a little bit. Now when this is all the way out over here, you can move it left, but the foot right here will still touch the ground. So even though he's moving this way, it doesn't really totally ruin that look. If you want him turning left, you could still make that sound and it'll click. So you can get him looking all the way around, even though it's kind of scary, but it'll be fine, and the function still works, so that's cool. And as I mentioned before, these parts to the sides of his legs count as accessories. You can see the slot for this piece is a little bit bigger than that one over there, so you know which way to plug this in. And it goes in quite nicely, which is pretty cool. But you could actually take them out, then replace them with these over here, which are his boosters that he had in episode 3, which is kind of neat. Now we have it on both sides right there. Now if you're a Marvel Legends collector and you have your Iron Fist figure from Toy Biz, you can use the flame effects, and I saw JD Meg do something like this where he didn't use the Iron Fist flames, but he used it from something else, and he just loop it through here. See, that works pretty cool. The other side not as good, but still pretty neat, huh? So he has 3 more accessories that go in here. You have these little tabs right here that you can easily pick off, and there you go. And you could put his radar thingy in there. This looks pretty cool. It rotates over here. And you could pop this one off over here. And you could put his scope over here, which looks pretty cool. Sculpted details on these are actually pretty nice. I kind of wish they colored that square piece right there for his eye, but otherwise that's pretty cool. Then this piece right here looks pretty nice. You have some gold paint applications over there. Nice radar sculpt. And then the last one you take out over here, and you can see the hole for this one's actually bigger than the other two. And you could put in Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker's lightsaber in there, which is pretty damn sick. I like that a lot. I wish this thing came with a hole in the top of it so you could actually have Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. I mean, I don't know, you'd put a red or a blue blade in there, since all we have right now is Darth Maul, an X-Wing fighter pilot Luke Skywalker, but still, it'd be kind of neat. Very, very nice detail on here. You even got this little black dot, this little red dot over here. This is my favorite lightsaber. Mine came a little warped, but you could still fix it with some heat. The worst thing about this figure is that these things pop off very easily, man. It has these doors that open over here, and you get another one right over here. This one doesn't want to open as much for me, and I don't feel like trying to push it any more than that. Now, picking these out is kind of tricky. That's why I use some of the accessories that he comes with. I don't know, I recommend his jet boosters. And you can pull this out, and you get his claw. We even got some nice paint sculpt on that little claw thing. Pretty sweet. Then over here on this side, we have his zapper or his USB port. I don't know exactly which one of the two it's supposed to be, but nicely sculpted, nicely painted. Looks pretty damn clean. I like this. And then if you want, you can have all the accessories popping out. What's kind of funny to me is, as much as I like all those accessories, for the most part, I'm going to have my R2D2 displayed like this. Now, R2D2 stands at a whopping 3¼ inches tall, and here he is next to my Power of the Force R2D2 and my Saga Legends R2D2, which is where all the sounds come from, which I had to pick this up kind of a while ago just because I was just like, oh man, love the sound effects, you know what I mean? Oh, that's the one where he's over there. Anyway, this is pretty cool. On this one, they have the chrome, you know, or the vac metal anyway. And here's R2D2 compared to the rest of the figures of the wave that I've already reviewed. So yeah, he is a half-sized figure, as he should be. So, I don't know, I understand why people would think that 20 bucks isn't worth it, but at the same time, it's like, what can you do, man? It's an R2D2 figure. You gotta have R2D2 in your Star Wars collection, man. Come on now. I really think it's a dope figure. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, it's simple, but, you know, the fact they added the accessories, it shows that they're trying to, you know, make it feel like you're getting your money's worth. So, yeah, really like this figure line a lot. Totally in love with it, man. Hope you dig my review, and I will catch you later. Peace.
Crispy.
Droid that takes part in many of the